Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum student. Today I'm going to solve Cambridge O level past paper May June 2025 paper 1. Before starting this paper, I request you please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button. Let's start question number 1. Question 1, part A, work out 6 minus 2 multiplied by minus 4. To solve this question, we will use the mass rule. According to the mass rule, firstly, we will multiply the number. We write 6 as it is, and minus 2 multiplied by minus 4 is plus 8, and 6 plus 8 is 14. Therefore, 14 is the answer. Next part B, work out 8 multiplied by 0.2. We will multiply 80 into 2 is 160. The decimal place here will be 1. Therefore, 16.0 is the answer. We write the 16.0 part C. 2 over 9 divided by 5 over 6. We can write this 2 over 9 multiplied by 6 over 5. Simplify this. 6 over 9, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9. Therefore, this fraction becomes 2 into 2 is 4, 3 into 5 is 15, and 4 over 15 is the answer. Next, question number 2. A bag contains 11 balls, 5 blue balls, 4 yellow balls. The rest balls are green. A ball is taken from the bag at random. Find the probability the ball is yellow. Look here, probability of yellow ball will be equal to total number of yellow balls divided by total number of balls. Look here, the number of yellow ball here are 4 and number of total ball here are 11. Therefore, 4 over 11 is the answer. Next, the probability not blue. Look here, the probability of not blue will be equal to 1 minus probability of blue. The probability of blue here is 5 out of 11, and 1 minus 5 out of 11, it becomes 11 minus 5 over 11, and this is 6 over 11. Next question, question number 3. The area of one face of the cube is 9 centimeter on the 1 centimeter grid, an accurate net of the cube. Look here. Here the area of one face is 9 centimeter square, and the cube having square faces. Therefore, area of square face is 9. Therefore, length into length equal to 9. Therefore, each face length will be 9. We have to draw the cube netting of the cube, and the netting of the cube having the 6 faces, and all these faces will be square. Therefore, we will draw the all 6 faces for netting. Look here, we will draw the first face here. This is 3 centimeter square length, and look here, this is the first face, and we name this face bottom, and second face draw here right face, and this right face also a square face, and we will draw the right face, and this is right, and left face also a square. We will draw the left square. And next is the front face. We will draw this front face here, and this front face also a square, 9 centimeter square. And next is the back face, and this is the back face. The last face is the top face. We will draw the top face here for netting. This is the top face, and this are also a 9 centimeter square. Therefore, we draw here the top face, and here the 6 square faces, and this is the netting of the cube. Question 4. AEC and BED are straight line. ED equal to EC. Find the value of x. Look here. This is the triangle CDE, and this triangle is an isosceles triangle, and therefore the base DC having the same angle. This is 35. Angle of CED, this angle will be equal to CED plus 35 equal to 180, and this CED angle will be equal to 180 minus 70, and this is 110 angle, and this angle is 110, and we can calculate this angle x degree after calculating this angle. Look here, this is the exterior angle of triangle CAEB. We write here in triangle AEB, exterior angle is 110 will be equal to sum of opposite interior angle 48 plus x, and we write the property exterior angle equal to sum of opposite interior angle, and therefore x will be equal to 110 minus 48, and this will be equal to 62, and this is the answer. Question number 5. Solve 5 into 4 minus x equal to 35. To simplify this equation, we will divide 5 on both sides. We get 4 minus x equal to 7. And we will shift the x from left to right. We get 4 equal to 7 plus x. And we will shift 7 from right to left. It becomes 4 minus 7. This is minus 3. Therefore, x equal to minus 3 is the answer. Question 6. The scale drawing shows the position of two villages A and B. Scale is 1 centimeter to 5 kilometer. Find the actual distance between village A and B. We have to calculate the actual distance. To calculate actual distance, firstly we will calculate the map distance. We will calculate this map distance by the scale, and according to scale this length will be equal to 6 centimeters. And here we have to calculate actual distance. Look here, the 1 centimeter map distance, the actual length is 5 kilometer. And for 6 centimeter distance, this actual length will be equal to 5 times 6, and this will be equal to 30 kilometer. Therefore, we write the answer here, 30 kilometer. Next, village C on a bearing of 60 degree from the village A and C on a bearing of 320 from village B. To find the label position of village C on the scale drawing. Look here. Firstly, we will take the bearing of C 60 degree from village A. The bearing of C from A, it is the angle from the north at A towards C. And this will be the C position of 60 degree. Village C lie on this line. For accurate value, we will take the 60 degree by protractor. We will draw the 60 degree angle here by the protractor. Look here, this is the position of 60 degree, and we will mark the point here 60 degree, and we will draw the line from A to that point, and this is the 60 degree from the north at A, and the village C lie on this line at any position. Either the second straight pin village C on bearing of 320 from village B. It means it is the angle from the north at B in clockwise direction 320, and this is 270, and 320 angle would be here, and this angle will be in from the north towards this angle in clockwise direction, in anti-clockwise direction will be 360 minus 320. This is 40 degree angle. Therefore, we will take for clockwise 320 degree angle, we will draw the 40 degree angle from the north in anti-clockwise direction. Look here, we take the angle 40 degree, And look here, this is 0 degree angle on baseline, then next 10, 20, 30, and 40. And this angle will be 40 degree angle. And therefore, we will join this point to B, and after joining this point, we get angle between north and this line is 40, and in clockwise direction, this angle will be 360 minus 40 is 320, and this is the bearing of village C, and the village C lie on the line. And look here, the village C is 60 degree from the village C having bearing 60 degree from village A and 640 degree from 320 degree from B, and both line where it intersects, this will be the position of village C. And this is the answer. And next, question number 7. Evaluate cube root of 125. And we can write 125, 5 into 5 into 5 cube root, and this is 5 power 3. And we can write in index form is 1 over 3. Therefore, 3 would be cancelled. The 5 will be the answer. Part B, 4 power minus 2. We can write this 1 over 4 power 2, and this is 1 over 16, and this is the answer. Question 8. Asha records the distance she walks and the time she takes for each of 10 walks. The table shows for the result the distance and time given here. Part A, complete the scatter diagram. The first 6 points have been plotted for you. Look here, these 6 points are already plotted here, and we have to plot other 4 points. To draw these plotted 4 points, firstly we see the one small square value x-axis, and the one small square here is 0.2 unit. And on y-axis, one small square value here is 2 unit. And after this, we will mark 4.2 to 52. This is position 4.2, and this position is 52. And we draw a vertical line from 4.2, horizontal line from 52, where both line meets. We will mark the points here. This is the position. Next is 9 to 116. This is position 9, and this is 112, 114, and this is 116. And therefore, vertical line from 9 and horizontal line from 116 meet at this position. We will mark the cross here. Next is the 3.8 to 49. This is 3.9, 3.8, and this is 49. And this position will be 3.8 and 49. Next is the 5.6 and 62. This is 5.2 and 62. This position is 60, and this position will be 62. Next, part B, draw a line of best fit. Look here, for best fit line, we will draw a line around these points where we have to draw a line where the maximum points close to this line and maximum points lie and close to this line. Therefore, this line would be the best fit line. This is the best fit line. Part C, Asha goes for another walk. She walks a distance 6.8 kilometers. Use your line of best fit to estimate the time Asha takes for this walk. Asha walks 6.8 kilometers. To estimate the time, we will draw a vertical line from 6.8 Look here, this is the position 6.8. We will draw the vertical line, and this vertical line meets the line at this position. We will draw a horizontal line, and this horizontal line meets the time axis at point 86. This is 86 minutes. And the answer here is 86 minutes. Question 9, the diagram shows a rectangle. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the area of rectangle. Look here, area of rectangle equal to length multiplied by width. We have to calculate estimated area. We have to take the value, estimated value, one significant figure. Therefore, we will take the length 87.1 millimeter in one significant figure value. This is the one significant digit. We will underline the neighboring digits is 7 is greater than 5, and therefore this digit value become 9, and we will place 0 as a placeholder, and 90 is the estimated value. Next, the width here is 23.6, and the one significant figure value, this digit is first significant figure digit. The neighboring digits is less than 5, and therefore we write 2 as it is and 0 for placeholder, and estimated width will be 20. Therefore, the estimated area of rectangle would be 90 multiplied by 20, and this will be equal to 1800 millimeter square. This is the answer. Question 10 part A, write 228 as a product of prime factor. Look here, we have to write 228 as a product of prime factor. For this, we will divide the number by prime numbers. Look here, this is 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4 is 14. Next, we will divide 114, 2 times 5 is 10, and 1 will be carry, and this become 14, 2 times 7 is 14. And this 57, look here, we can divide by 3. 3 times 1 is 3, and 2 will be carry, and this become 27, and 3 times 9 is 27. 9 times 1 is 19, and therefore 228, we can write this 2 into 2 into 3 into 19, and this is the prime factorization of 228. Next, 228 square equal to 51984. Write as a product of prime factor. Therefore, we can write this 228 in prime factor is 2 into 2 into 3 into 19. And we will take the square, and this value becomes 2 square into 2 square into 3 square into 19 square. Therefore, we can write this 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, 2 into 3 into 3 into 19 into 19. And this is the answer. Question: the mass of small box is x kg, the mass of large box is y kg. Total mass of 4 small box, 6 large box is 30 kg. Show that 2x plus 3y equal to 15. Look here, total mass of small box. This will be equal to total number of boxes multiplied by mass of one box. This is x. Therefore, 4x kg is the total mass of small box. And the large box mass, it would be total number of boxes 6. One box mass is y. We write 6y. And the total mass becomes 4x plus 6y. That will be equal to 30 kg. And we will divide this equation by 2. We get 2x plus 3y equal to 15. And this is the equation we have to prove. Next, part B. Part B, the total mass of 6 small box and 1 large box is 13 kg. Total mass of 6 small box will be equal to 6 times of 1 small box mass. 1 small box mass is x. We write 6x. And here the one small large box is y. Therefore, we will write 1 into y. The total mass will be 6x plus 1y. This will be equal to 13 kg. And this is the expression, this is the equation for part B. And next, solve the simultaneous equation to find the mass of small box and mass of large box. Mass of small box is x and mass of a large box is y. Therefore, we have to calculate x and y. And equation here is 2x plus 3y equal to 15. And second equation is 6x plus 1y equal to 13. To solve the simultaneous equation, we will make the subject y in second equation. Therefore, y will be equal to 13 minus 6x. And we will substitute this value in equation 1. We can write this 2x plus 3 into, in replace of y, we write 13 minus 6x. And this will be equal to 15. And therefore, 2x plus 39 minus 18x equal to 15. And this minus 16x equal to 15 minus 39. And therefore, minus 16x will be equal to minus 24. And x will be equal to minus 24 over 16. 8 times 3 is 24, 8 times 2 is 16, minus 3 over 2, minus x will be equal to minus 1.5. X will be equal to 1.5. The value of y will be 13 minus 6x. We write in replace of x is 1.5. Therefore, this value will be equal to 13 minus 9 and this is 4. And therefore, x equal to 1.5. This is small box mass is 1.5 kg and large box mass is y. Therefore, this is 4. And this is the answer. Question 12, triangle A onto triangle B are shown on the grid. Describe fully single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. To identify the transformation, we see the size. Look here, the size is same. When the size is same, here are three possibilities. One is the reflection, other is the rotation, and third is the translation. Look here, in the translation, the shapes dragged. Look here, this is not dragging shape. Therefore, the next possibility is reflection or rotation. To identify the rotation or reflection, we will join the object points and the image points. Look here, these are the object and image point we will join. Next, we join the object and image point. Look here, when we join, we get, look here, these lines are not parallel. When the line are not parallel, therefore, this is the rotation. And look here, this is the rotation. After mention, this is the rotation, we will calculate the center of rotation. To calculate the center of rotation, we will extend the object line and image line. Look here, this is the object line and this is the image line. Where both line meets, this position will be the center of rotation. Because normally in exam, the rotation given here 90-degree clockwise or 90-degree anti-clockwise. When the 90-degree clockwise or 90-degree anti-clockwise, we can calculate the center of rotation in this method. And this position here is the minus 1, minus 2, 1. Therefore, we will mark the center of rotation minus 2, 1. Look here, this is the center of rotation and we see the angle here is 90-degree and this is the 90-degree clockwise. We write rotation 90-degree clockwise. Next, part B, draw the image triangle A after reflection in x equal to minus 1. To get the image, firstly, we will draw the line x equal to minus 1. Look here, this position is the x equal to minus 1 on x-axis, and therefore the line that passes the x-axis at minus 1, and this line will be the x equal to minus 1. And we have to draw the image of this triangle A. We will draw the image of each point of this triangle. The image of this point after reflection x equal to -1. Look here, this point is 2 unit away from this line on right side. To get the image of this point, we draw the point 2 unit on left side from this line. This is the 1 and 2 and this position. The next image point of this object point, look here, this object point is 1, 2, 3, 4 unit from right side. We will draw 1, 2, 3, 4 unit on left side. And next, the image here, the object point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unit on right side. We will draw the image 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on left side. And after I mention these points, we will join these points and we get the image of triangle A after reflection x equal to -1, and we name it, this triangle is triangle P, and we mark the image point here. This is -3, 1, next -5, 2, and third is -6, 1. Part C, triangle A is enlarged with scale factor K, center 0, 0. Triangle C, image of triangle A after enlargement. The coordinate of one vertex C are 12, 3. Firstly, we will mention the coordinates of the triangle A. The coordinates of triangle A here are, first coordinate is 1, 1. Next is 3, 2. And third is 4, 1. Look here, the image of one vertex of triangle A here is 12, 3. Look here, this the 12, 3 possibility. Here, when we multiply this 4, 1 by 3, we get 12, 3. And therefore, the scale factor of enlargement will be 3 because the enlarged figure's vertex against 4, 1 is 12, 3, 1. Thus, enlargement, center of enlargement is 0, 0. And therefore, K will be equal to 3. You can check by taking the ratio 12 over 4 ratio 3 over 1. This is 3. Next, the coordinate of other two vertex of the triangle C. Here, scale factor of enlargement is 3. We will multiply by 3 each vertex coordinate. Therefore, we get 3, 3, 9, 6. And therefore, we write here is 3, 3 and 9, 6 is the answer. Question 13, in a sale shop reduces all prices 20%. A coat cost $85 before the sale. Work out the sale price of the coat. Here the discount is 20%. And firstly, we will calculate the discount. And this discount is 20% of cost price. And here the cost price is 85. And this value will be equal to 20 over 100 multiplied by 85. And 0, 0 would be cancelled. And we multiply 85 into 2, we get 170 over 2, and this is equal to 17. We have to calculate sale price. Sale price equal to cost price minus discount. Here the cost price is 85 and discount is 17. And this will be equal to 68. 68 is the sale price. Parts B, find the coordinate of point C. Look here, the BC vector here is -3, 4, -4. And we can write BC is OC minus OB. And this will be equal to -3, -4. And OB vector is 6, 1. And OC vector, we suppose that is XY. And therefore, this will be equal to -3, -4. And XY will be equal to -3, -4. And this column vector, when we shift from left to right, it becomes plus. And this column vector becomes +6, 1. XY will be equal to -3 plus 6 and minus 4 plus 1, and this will be equal to 3 minus 3, and therefore the coordinate of C will be 3 minus 3. This is the answer. Part C, ABCD is a trapezium. AB is parallel to DC. AB equal to 2 times of DC. Look here, the AB vector here is 10 minus 4. And therefore we write AB 10 minus 4. And DC we can write OC minus OD. And OC column vector is 3 minus 3. And OD column vector, we suppose that is AB. And this is 10 minus 4. And we can write this 10 minus 4 equal to 2 times of 3 minus 3 minus of AB. And we can write this 6 minus 6, and this is minus 2AB equal to 10 minus 4. We will shift this column vector from right to left side. We get 10 minus 4 minus 6 minus 6 equal to minus 2 times of AB, and this is 10 minus 6, and this is minus 4 minus minus plus 6, and this will be equal to 4, 2, and this is minus 2 times of AB, and we will divide this equation by minus 2, therefore we get minus 1 over 2 into 4, 2, and this is minus 2 over 2 is 1, and we write AB, and this will be equal to 4 multiply minus 1 over 2, and minus 1 over 2 multiply 2, and AB equal to minus 2 minus 1, and this is the coordinate of T. This is the answer. Next part second, find the length of AD. The length of AD will be equal to x square plus y square square root. Here the x and y are the coordinate of vector AD. And to calculate AD, this will be equal to OD minus OA. Here OD is minus 2 minus 1, and OA here is minus 4, 5. And therefore this will be equal to minus 2 plus 4 minus 1 minus 5, and this is 2 minus 6 is the column vector of AD. And here the x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is minus 6, and therefore this will be equal to 4 plus 36 square root, and this is square root 40. And we can write, therefore square root of 4 is 2. We write 2 square root 10 is the answer. Question 15 part A. Simplify square root 175 minus square root 28. Square root 125 we can write 25 times 7 is 175, and here 7 times 4 is 28. And we take the square root of 25, this is 5, and we write 5 square root 7, and square root of 4 is 2, we write 2 square root 7, and 5 square root 7 minus 2 square root 7, this will be equal to 3 square root 7, and this is the answer. Part B, rationalize the denominator. To rationalize the denominator, we will multiply this fraction by square root 5 by numerator and denominator both. Therefore, the numerator value become 1 into square root 5 is square root 5, and square root 5 into square root 5, this value become 5, then this is the answer. Question 16, a group of 80 people each record their journey time from home to work one day. The cumulative frequency diagram shows the result. This is the cumulative frequency curve. Part A, use the cumulative frequency diagram, find an estimate of the median. Look here, this is the cumulative frequency diagram. We have to calculate the median value. Median is the middle value, and here the 80 people, therefore 80 over 2 will be the 40 people, and the 40th people value will be the median. Here the 40th value, this is the 40th people journey time, and this journey time will be the median, and we will draw a horizontal line from 40 and then vertical line, and this vertical line journey time at this position, this is the value of median, this is 32 minute, and we write here 32 minute is the median. Next, part second, find an estimate of interquartile range. Interquartile range is the difference between upper and lower quartile. Firstly, we take the upper quartile. Upper quartile is the 3 and over 4th value, and here the total number of values 80, therefore 3 into 80 over 4, and this will be equal to 60th value, and the Q1 is the n over 4th value, and this will be equal to 20th value. Therefore, the difference of 60th value and 20th value will be the interquartile range. Firstly, we calculate the 60th value, 60th people time journey. Look here, to take the time of 60th people journey time, we will draw the horizontal line, and this horizontal line meets the graph at this position. Next, we will draw the vertical line, and this vertical line meets the time axis at this position, and this is 35 minute, and we write here 35 minute, 20th people time, and we will draw the horizontal line from 20th people value, and this horizontal line meets the graph at this position. We will draw vertical line, and this vertical line meets the time axis at this position, and this is the 25 minutes is the journey time of 20th people. We write 25 minute, and this difference is 10, therefore the interquartile range is 10. Part third, the number of people who had a journey time of 40 minutes or more. To get the number of people who had journey time 40 minutes or more, firstly we will draw the vertical line from 40 minutes value. This vertical line meets the graph at this position, and we will draw the horizontal line. This horizontal line meets the y-axis at this position, and this value here is 72, and therefore 40 minutes or more time, the number of people will be from 72 people to 80, and this difference is 80 minus 72, and this is equal to 8, and 8 people would be the answer. Part B, each 80 people also record their journey time from home to work to home that day. The table shows the results. Median 35 minutes, interquartile range 15 minutes. J says that the journey time from home to work are more consistent than the journey time from work to home. Is J correct? Explain how you decide. Look here, this is the interquartile range from work to home, and this is the interquartile range of home to work. When we compare these two values, the interquartile range from home to work is less than the interquartile range from work to home. Therefore, this where data is more consistent. Therefore, we write yes, the journey time from home to work is more consistent because interquartile range is smaller, and this is the answer. Next question, number 17. The equation of line L is 5y plus 3x equal to 10. Rearrange to make y as a subject. Look here, we can write this 5y equal to minus 3x plus 10, and y will be equal to minus 3 over 5x plus 10 over 5, and this is minus 3 over 5x plus 2, and this is the answer. Part B, line P is perpendicular to line L. Line P passes through 0.67. Find the equation of line P. Look here, the gradient of line L here is minus 3 over 5, and the gradient of line P will be plus 5 over 3, because two lines perpendicular to each other, the product of the gradient will be equal to minus 1. Therefore, the gradient of line P will be the negative reciprocal of the gradient of line L. We have to calculate equation of line P. This line P equation, y equal to mx plus c. Here m is 5 over 3 plus c we write as it is. To calculate c, we will substitute the value 6, 7 in this equation because this point lies on the line P. Therefore, in replace of y is 7 and the value of x here is 6 plus c we write as it is. 3 times 2 is 6. Therefore, this is 10 plus c, and c will be equal to 7 minus 10. This is minus 3. And we can write this equation y equal to 5 over 3x minus 3, and this is the answer. Question 18. The diagram shows the speed time graph for cyclist journey. Describe the motion of the cyclist between t40 to t100. Look here, motion between 40 second to 100 second, the speed of the cyclist is constant. And this straight line parallel to time axis shows that the speed is constant. We write constant speed. Next part B, the acceleration of cyclist T0 to T40 is 0.25 meter per second square. Show that V equal to 10. Look here, the formula of acceleration is V minus u over t. The gradient of this straight line is acceleration. Therefore, the gradient of this straight line is the vertical chain over horizontal chain. The vertical chain here is v minus u, this is v minus 0. The time here is 40 and acceleration here is 0.25. Therefore, v will be equal to 40 multiplied 0.25, and this will be equal to 10, and this is the proof. Velocity is 10. Part C, the total distance traveled by the cyclist T0 to T equal to T is 1.4 kilometer. Find the value of T. Look here, this is value is 10 meter per second. We have to calculate the time T when the total distance 1.4 kilometer. In the speed time graph, total distance equal to area under the speed time graph. This is the trapezium. The area of trapezium is equal to 1 over 2 sum of parallel sides into height. Here the first parallel side is length t. And the second side, this is second parallel side. The length is 100 minus 40. This distance is 60, and therefore we write plus 60. The height is the distance between these two parallel sides, and this is the height, and this height is 10. Therefore, we write 10. 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 times t is 5t, and 5 times 60, 300, and this is 5t. And this distance here is 1.4 kilometer. We will convert into meter. This will be equal to 1.4 into 1000, and this will be equal to 1400. We will shift 300 from right to left. This value becomes 1400 minus 300 equal to 5t, and this is 1100, and t will be equal to 1100 divided by 5, and this is 5 times 2 is 10, 1 carry, and this is 5 times 2 is 10, and this is 220, and t will be equal to 220 second. This is 220 second, and this is the answer, 220. Question 19, simplify this. 3x square minus 12 over 2x square plus 11x plus 14. Firstly, we will factorize this. 3x square minus 12, this will be equal to 3 into x square minus 4, and x square minus 4, we can write x whole square minus 2 whole square, and this x square minus 2 square will be equal to x plus 2 into x minus 2, and 3 we write as it is. We use the identity a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Next, we will factorize the 2x square plus 11x plus 14. To factorize this expression, we will multiply 2 by 14, we get 28, and to factorize this expression, we will use midterm breaking method. In the midterm breaking method, we will take the factor of 28. When we add, we get 11. Look here, 7 times 4 is 28. Therefore, we write 7x plus 4x. And we take the common from first two value. Look here. Here the x is a common. Therefore, we write 2x plus 7. In the next two terms, 2 is a common. We can write this 2x plus 7. And 2x plus 7 again is a common. Therefore, remaining value will be x plus 2. And here the factorization of this denominator value is 2x plus 7 into x minus plus 2. We write in replace of 3x square minus 12, we write here 3 into x plus 2 into x minus 2. And denominator 2x square plus 11x plus 14, we write 2x plus 7 into x plus 2. And look here, x plus 2 would be cancelled. We write this 3 into x minus 2 over 2x plus 7, and this is the answer. 20. Work out 0.17 plus 5 over 9. To simplify this, firstly, we convert this non-terminating recurring decimal into fraction. To convert this value 0.17, we can write this 0.171717, and this value continue. We suppose that this is equal to x. And to convert into fraction, in the first step, we will multiply this equation by the 10 power of number of repeating digits. Look here, here are 2 repeating digits. We will multiply 10 power 2. You can say multiply by 100. Therefore, when you multiply by 100, this value become 100x, and this value becomes 17.1717. When we multiply by 100, the decimal shifts 2 digits from left to right. Therefore, this value becomes 17.1717. In the next step, these are two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. We will subtract the equation 1 from 2. This will become 100x minus x equal to 17.1717 minus 0.171717, and this will be equal to 17, and this is 99x, x equal to 17 over 99. Therefore, this value becomes 0.17 plus 5 over 9 will be equal to 17 over 99 plus 5 over 9. To add this value, we will make the denominator same. And denominator of second fraction is 9. We will multiply this fraction by 9. Therefore, denominator of both fraction become equal, and we will add 17 plus 9 into 5 is 45, and this will be equal to 62 over 99, and this is the answer. Question 21, OA equal to A, OB equal to B, X is the point on AB, ONC is straight line, AC is parallel to OB, find AX. Look here, this is the vector AX, and this vector AX we have to calculate. And here the ratio of AX, our XB is 3:2, and we can write AX our AB, this ratio will be equal to 3/5, because this is 3 and this is 2. When we take AB, this value becomes 3/5. And AX will be equal to 3/5 into AB. And AB vector will be equal to OB minus OA. OB here is small b and OA is small a, and therefore this AX equal to 3/5 b minus 3/5 a. Next part B, find vector XC. Give your answer in the form of A and B. Look here, this is the XC vector, and look here, here are two triangles AXE and OXB. These two triangles are similar because these two lines AC and OB are parallel. The angle between this AB and AC, suppose, is A degree, and the angle between XB and OB is B degree. These two angles will be equal because these are alternate angle on parallel line. And next angle, look here, this is angle C and this is angle O. These two angles will also be equal because these are also alternate angle. When two angles are equal, the two triangles will be similar. Therefore, we can write the triangle AXT is similar to triangle BXO. Therefore, the ratio of length AX over BX will be equal to XC over XO. The ratio of AX over BX is 3:2, and XC over XO we write as it is. Therefore, the ratio between XC and XO is 3:2, and we have to calculate the length XC. Therefore, XC over OX will be equal to 3/2, and XC will be equal to 3/2 OX, and here the OX is equal to OA plus AX. Here OA is small a, and AX here is 3 over 5 B minus 3 over 5 A. We write here 3 over 5 B minus 3 over 5 A, and we write this 3 over 2A plus 9 over 10B minus 9 over 10A, and 3 over 2A minus 9 over 10A plus 9 over 10B, and we can write this, this is 3 over 2, and we can write, we will multiply this fraction by 5, therefore denominator of both fraction becomes same. We can write 5 times 3 is 15 minus 9A and plus 9 over 10B. This is 6 over 10A plus 9 over 10B, and 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 5 is 10. Therefore, 3 over 5A plus 9 over 10B is the answer. Question 22. Write x square plus 4x minus 12 in the form of x plus a whole square plus b. Look here, this is x square plus 4x minus 12. We can write this x square plus 4x plus 2 square. It is the half of the coefficient of x. And to balance the expression, we will subtract minus 2 square and minus 12 we write as it is. And this x square plus 4x plus 2 square, this will be equal to x plus 2 whole square. We use the identity a square plus 2ab plus b square equal to a plus b whole square. And minus 2 square we write as it is, and minus 12 we write as it is, and this is x plus 2 whole square minus 16. Next, part B, use your part A to find the coordinates of turning points of the graph. Look here, this is the quadratic equation. The turning point of x plus a whole square plus b is minus ab, and this is the turning point of this equation. According to this, the equation y equal to x square plus 4x, we can write this x plus 2 whole square minus 16. Therefore, the turning point will be minus 2 and minus 16. Next, part C, sketch the graph indicating the value where the graph crosses the axis. Look here, this is the graph equation for value where the graph crosses the y-axis. We name it as y-intercept. For y-intercept, x will be equal to 0. We substitute this value here, and this value y equal to 0 square plus 4 into 0 is 0 minus 12. This is minus 12. This is the point, the graph where the intersects the y-axis is 0 minus 12. Next is the x-intercept. For x-intercept, y will be 0. Therefore, this graph is x square plus 4x minus 12 equal to 0. And we can write this x square plus 6x minus 2x minus 12 equal to 0. We will factorize this equation to get the value of x-intercept. For this, we will use the midterm breaking method. We take the factor of 12. This is 6 times 2. And when we add, we get the 4. And we take the common. In the first two value, it becomes x plus 6. And this is minus 2 is a common. It becomes x plus 6 equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 6 into x minus 2 are two factor. And therefore, x plus 6 equal to 0. Or x minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to minus 6, and this is x equal to 2. And the points of y-intercept will be minus 6, 0 and 2, 0. And after getting these points, minus 6, 0, 2, 0, and the y-intercept value and the turning point, we can sketch the graph. Look here. Firstly, we mark the value on x and y axis. Here the value, this is 2, -4, -6, 2, 4, 6. To draw the graph, here, firstly we mark the x and y intercept point. Here the x intercept point is -60. This is -60. Next is 20. And the x-intercept is 0, -12. This is 0, -12. And the turning point here is -216. This is -2, -16. This is the turning point. And we will join these points. After joining these points, look here, this is the quadratic graph and this is the solution. Question 23. OAB is a minor sector of a circle. OCD is a major sector of different circle with center O. Work out the major sector OCD. Look here, this is the major sector and we have to calculate the area. To calculate this area, we have to calculate the angle. And this angle, we name it as x degree. And the remaining angle of this AOB, we name it as theta. If we calculate this angle theta, this x degree will be equal to 360 minus theta. After calculating this angle, we can calculate the area of major sector. And area of major sector OCD, this will be equal to x over 360 multiplied by pi r square. Here the r is the radius, this is OC, and OC length is 6, we write 6 squared, and x over 360, and this will be equal to 6 times 60 is 360, 6 times 10 is 60. Therefore, we write x into pi over 10. And if we calculate the value of x, we can calculate this area of major sector. If we calculate theta, we can calculate x degree. Look here, this is the arc AB. This AB arc length here is 5 pi. And this is 5 pi. And we use the formula arc length will be equal to theta over 360 multiplied by 2 pi r. R is the length OA. And here 2 times 180 is 360. We write theta over 180 into pi into OA is 9. Here the arc length is 5 pi. Therefore, pi would be cancelled. And 9 times 20 is 180. Therefore, theta over 20 equal to 5. And theta will be equal to 100. Here the x degree value is 360 minus 100. And this will be equal to 260. We write here is 260 into pi over 10, and 10 times 26 is 260. Therefore, 26 pi is the answer.